Hi guys, Dark Aperture here, and today I'm back with another video about how to shop for parts for your computer. This one, as you can see, is about power supplies. And whereas for the optical drives you buy the cheapest one, I think many people would already know, many of my viewers probably already know this. That's not the case at all with this. You do not want to buy a cheap power supply. You want to make sure that's at least 80 plus bronze. 80 plus, okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But 80 plus bronze tends to be where all the starting point for all the truly quality brands. And 80 plus regular, except for Antec, which is still a high quality brand, and maybe some other companies too. Seems to be a place where some of the lower quality brands make a decent power supply. But just to be clear, this is the lowest you should go. This is the recommended. This is for if you want something more. If you want it to be absolutely excellent, if you want the top quality, you pay for this. Let's first go over the bottom. Now, as you can see, this some brands no one really talks about, like Cougar and are in the 80 plus regular area. Sparkle, Cougar again, Coolmax. Oh wait, this one's 80 plus bronze. Never mind. Great job, Newegg. You can't. Newegg put all the 80 plus bronze power supplies in the 80 plus section. So 80 plus bronze is the recommended area, but these brands still tend to get up there. But you could even trust these brands in 80 plus bronze. And 80 plus, Coolmax, Silverstone. Okay, Silverstone's a decent one. Seasonic. Okay, I'm starting to prove myself wrong. But there's 80 plus power supplies that are cheap, that are more expensive than the higher quality plus bronze power supplies. So in fact, if any quality brand here tends to price these lower quality power supplies higher than the higher quality 80 plus bronze ones. So I recommend to avoid 80 plus. And let's talk about non 80 plus power supplies. So search up 40 watt. A lot of low quality power supplies are here. Like this one. I did poke fun at it, but look at this. You'll see these power supplies. If they have positive reviews, it's usually because good for the price. These things are all $20, but just to make it clear, you do not want these. Even if it says 4-star, the thing is, they're low quality power supplies. If you put these things under load, they have more than half the time are going to burst. Now let's get out there and talk about 80 plus bronze. Now, 80 plus bronze is pretty much what every PC builder on YouTube showcases. Well, here's a Corsair CX430, a budget build standard. A Seasonic 620 watts. Seasonic price the power supply is higher, but because they always have the highest quality of every category, that's usually something that happens since Seasonic makes awesome stuff. Corsair might be a tiny bit behind, but the prices are much better. These CX500 power supplies seem to be up in price. I'll have to update my builds. Now, as you can see, there's a lot, mostly big ones like Cooler Master, Corsair. You'll see Seasonic, you'll see Antec. 80 plus bronze is where everyone likes to group up. But for many companies, even Thermaltake, you can trust Thermaltake. Maybe not as much as Corsair, but you can trust Thermaltake. I've heard positive things about them. Now, plenty of 80 plus bronze power supplies. So 80 plus is pretty much a standard. You don't need anything better. Although, as the capacities get higher, 80 plus bronze pretty much vanishes from the quality level. That's where the next step in this comes in. Let me just go back from these. 80 plus gold. Now, 80 plus silver, they forgot to put it in there, but it's basically the kid in the middle. He's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's better than bronze, but not as good as gold. Now, if you're buying something really really high capacity, you'll want to get an A plus silver or A plus gold power supply. They're both pretty much in the same category. I'll say right now, I'd say an A plus gold power supply under $1,000 isn't exactly the best deal. You really don't need the extra quality at that level. But if you're like building you're getting 1250 watt power supply, you might want to get an A plus gold one, since it has a high capacity. And I see and even then, Seesaw, Corsair, still plenty guys. OCZ chimes in. I've heard they're decent. No. Now, as you can see, for the budget areas, these A plus gold power supplies are well above the price of A plus bronze, and they really don't offer anything that good over, say, a Corsair CX500 in this case. 300 watts or 500 watts are both quality, so choose the 500 watt. Now, Silverstone again. You'll notice that quite a few brands have been left out here. Now, 80 plus platinum, that's pretty much self-explanatory. It's the most expensive, and it's the best. Plain simple. I haven't heard about PC power and cooling's good quality, but look, all these power supplies, pretty much even Kingwin's ones, I don't really trust Kingwin. They have A plus platinum ones, and they're all 5 star. 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. No one has problems with A plus platinum. It's more expensive, but if an A plus platinum power supply dies on you, and you've heard of more than 5 people that have had problems with the same thing, you might want to think twice about that brand again. Sonic seems Sonic, obviously, $160 for a 660 watt power supply just because it's A plus platinum. People don't favor that. So again, this is even more extreme. AX1200i, for example, that's Corsair's most extreme power supply, and it's very good. 4 star here, but it's still very good. Now, here's another thing you're shopping for a power supply. It's not all about 80 plus. 80 plus is a key factor. The other key factor is the brand. You know, there's a reason they're only showing brands like Corsair, Antec, Cooler Master, Thermaltake, and Roswell, and not say Logisys. Oh yeah, Logisys, Cougar. I haven't heard of Cougar's good better. Now I've seen a few people with them, and they don't seem to have problems. Good to go with them if you want. Kingwin, Raidmax, I've heard good things about them, but just me. But you always want to find a brand you can trust. You want a couple brands I'd recommend you have make first priority before shopping elsewhere. Corsair, Antec, Cooler Master, Thermaltake maybe, and Roswell maybe. Seasonic and XFX too. See, XFX power supplies are made by Seasonic. That's self-explanatory again. Corsair and Antec and Cooler Master are pretty much top brands, so I'd say they're top. And Seasonic is too, so yeah. Also look for sales like always. Like this Thermaltake A plus bronze, same 50 watt, $95. It's a steal. Now, some people might frown at this video, but it's a pretty solid guideline. So instead of just now, if you're a little confused, this is how it is in a nutshell. 80 plus certified is the lowest you should go, and I don't recommend it. 80 plus bronze is a good standard. If you're going really high capacity, 80 plus gold is the way to go. If you just want something that's never going to break, 80 plus platinum is the way to go. Also, there's a few brands. There's brands you should go to and brands you shouldn't in all these areas. Like a Corsair 80 plus power supply, and say some other no-name brand 80 plus bronze power supply. They're not the same quality. The Corsair one is probably better. And if not, it's probably just slow. And if that's not the case, then you probably have a really good brand in your hands, so you should trust that one wholeheartedly. For budget power supplies, A plus bronze power supplies, I'd recommend Corsair. Although you can go with Cooler Master or any other brand. So that's pretty much it for my power supply thing. Now subscribe to Dark Aperture if you enjoyed, and more how to shop for PC parts coming soon. Goodbye, guys.